2.6 day 3, we're going to write the equation of a line given 2 points. We've done all the steps to this, we're just putting them together today. Okay, so for the first example, they're giving me 2 points that are on the line. We're going to write the equation in point slope form. To write point slope form, you need a point. We have two of those, and we also need the slope. So the first step is we have to get the slope because we have more than enough points. Okay, since I have 2 points, I'm going to use the slope formula. M equals, remember that's y minus y over x minus x. So y minus y, and then x minus x. As long as you're consistent which point you start with, it should be fine. 7 minus 4 is 3, 2 minus 6 is -4. So I got -3/4. The negative could be on the top, the bottom, or the middle, depending on how you did it. Okay, now I want to do point slope form. Point slope form starts with y minus something equals. For the slope, I know it's -3/4 x minus the x coordinate. So for point slope form, you need a point. It does not matter which point you pick. They're both, it's going to be correct both ways. So I'm going to use the first point for no particular reason. So since I picked the first point for my y value, I'm going to use the 4. For my x value, I'm going to use the 6. If you use the 2 and the 7, you'd have a 7 and a 2 here, and it will be an equivalent answer. It will look different, but if we change it to slope-intercept form, it will look the same. Okay, let's do the next example. It's the same steps, just without the scaffolding. Okay, so they've given me 2 points. So for point slope form, I need a point and a slope. They didn't give me the slope, so let's do the slope first. M equals minus minus. I'm doing y minus y. 11 minus -1. It's minus -1, but there's already a minus, so I'm just going to change it to +1. And the denominator x minus -6. So there's already a minus, I'm going to change it to a +6. 11 plus 1 is 12. -2 plus 6 is 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Perfect. I have a slope. So now I can do point slope form. Remember, point slope form looks like this. I know the slope is 3 now. And now you can use either ordered pair for your point. It does not matter. Okay, if one of them looks easier, use the easier one. I'm using the first one for no particular reason. So the y coordinate is the -1. If I do y minus -1, it changes to y plus 1. If I do x minus -6, it changes to x plus 6. Okay, so that's my answer in point slope form. If you picked the 11, it would be y minus 11. It would be x plus 2, and it would be an equally correct answer. Okay. For the next two examples, we're going to write the answer in point slope form, just like before. But then after that, we are going to transform it to slope intercept form. Okay, so we're just going to start with point slope form. I have 2 points. For point slope form, I also need the slope. So I'm going to go ahead and find the slope. M equals y minus y over x minus x. 9 minus 4 is 5 is 4 over 1. So my slope is 4. Okay, now I'm going to do y minus something equals 4 x minus something. And again, you can use either ordered pair for your point slope form. I sometimes pick the one with easier numbers, or if I don't like negatives, I pick the one with less negatives. So 2 and 5 worked. Y minus the y value, x minus the x value. Okay, this is point slope form right here. Okay, so I did the first step. Now they want me to transform to slope intercept form. So I need to turn it into y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this equation. I have to distribute. So y minus 5 equals 4x minus 8, almost done. And then to get the y by itself, I'm going to add the 5 over. Minus 8 plus 5, -3. Okay, now it's in slope intercept form. And for your notes, I'm going to label this slope intercept form. Now, if on this step you use the 3 and the 9, this would be a 9, this would be a 3, but then on your slope intercept form, we would have the same answer. So it's okay to have a different point slope form, but our slope intercept form should be matching. Let's do one more together. Okay, point slope, I need the slope. Y minus y. X minus, it's a -4, so I'm gonna change it to a +4. 6 minus 5 is 1. I have 2. Okay, so I got a fraction. It happens. Y minus y equals, the slope is 1/2 x minus the x. Now, if I look at the two ordered pairs, they look about the same difficulty. It doesn't matter to me which one we use. I'm going to use the second one just for fun this time. Okay, so for the y minus 6, 1/2 x minus -2, so +2. If you use the -4 and 5, keep going with it. We're going to end up with the same answer at the end. Okay, that's point slope form, but they want me to change it to slope intercept form, so I have to keep going. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and distribute. If I do half times x, I get half x. Plus, if I do half of 2, I get 1. I did it in my head. If you need to do it um, on the side, if I do half times 2 and put this over 1, multiply the top, multiply the bottom, 2 divided by 2 is 1, you'll get the same answer. If you can do it in your head, it's just faster. So y equals half x plus 1 plus 6 is 7. Okay, that's slope intercept form. If you use the ordered pair -4, 5, we should match now, even if we did not match here. Okay, go ahead and try your practice problems. Check at the end.